Well, greetings, Mac Enjoyers, and today is day number 15 of Man vs. PowerPC Max. I'm happy to say this, but I finally got some RAM for my Power Mac G4. Yeah, I got two 512 megabyte RAM sticks for the Power Mac G4. And I would have gotten 4 had it not been for the prices. Yeah, RAM is expensive right now, especially for old systems. But it is the second of many real upgrades, not visual upgrades. The first being the IDE to SD card adapter. And, believe it or not, and you're not going to believe this by the way, but I just got a comment from Greg Hrutke from Hrutke Mods on my previous video. And he said that he was trying to sell his PowerPC Inside stickers, and guess what I did? I bought one. I bought a PowerPC Inside sticker for the door itself. Yeah, I wasn't planning on having another Lord Hordak sticker on the door. So that would actually be a great opportunity to have the PowerPC Inside sticker. So yeah, the Power Mac G3 Blue and White RAM is just a stopgap for whenever it gets RAM that's actually made for the Power Mac G4. It can handle up to 2 gigabytes of RAM, which even by today's standards is pretty high. Yeah, I'll have to look up how much RAM the low-end laptops have. Okay, so I'm gonna see how much RAM the Gateway laptops have. Yeah, it's crazy that I got another comment from one of my favorite Mac YouTubers, Greg Hrutke from Hrutke Mods. It's always great to see him comments on stuff like this, because I always appreciate comments from him. Yeah, I bought that PowerPC Inside sticker. I went for it. I absolutely went for it. Okay. Gateway laptop. Walmart. Specs. Yeah, let's see. Power Mac G5 is still good for web browsing. Yeah. The Gateway 15.6 laptop has 4 gigabytes of RAM. That's almost as much RAM as the low-end Gateway laptop. Well, it's a higher-end model, it's the more expensive model. I want to see the cheaper model. I want to see how much RAM the cheapest model has. Okay. So yeah, that has 4 gigabytes of RAM. Come on. Yeah. Let's see. Not gonna find it there. Yeah. The cheapest model has 4 gigabytes of RAM. It's almost as much as the low-end laptop. It's crazy how much RAM the Power Mac G4 has when fully upgraded. Almost as much as a modern Gateway laptop. But anyways, it's time for some more program testing. It's time to say hello to another old contestant, as I am going to be transferring a SketchUp file. You're going to see why in a bit. Yeah, the iBook G4. This has served me well in another edition of the PowerPC Challenge. And about the PowerPC Inside sticker. Yeah, I might put it on the same side as the Evil Horde sticker, or could put it on the door. I have plans to put it on the side door. But I might change my mind. But anyways, let's see if the iBook G4 still works. And yeah, originally ran macOS 10.3, but I upgraded to 10.411. Just wish it had an SSD. Come on. Come on. Yeah. This was the computer that, the previous owners gave up on and believed that it was on its last leg until it was used in the PowerPC Challenge, and yeah, it had done so many great things. They even uploaded a few videos. Yeah. Back when these computers were still able to upload YouTube videos with no problems at all. Still works after all these years. Which is crazy to believe. It's crazy to believe that I spent $20 on both of these computers, including the iBook G3 Snow. Yeah. It also came with a charger. Yeah, it's crazy to think, considering that the prices for these PowerPC computers are so overinflated nowadays that it's unbelievable. And yeah, it served me well. Let's go to downloads. Don't know where it could be. Could be in documents. Yeah, it's in documents. Let's drag the BRD files. No, they're not actually called BRD. That's the name of the vehicle in the SketchUp files. Here we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Or easy peasy. PowerPC speedy. Yeah. Easy peasy Mac speedy. There we go. Easy peasy Mac speedy. We got it on there. So let's go over to the G5. In case you're wondering, Greg Hrutke actually meant that comment as a joke. But oh well, I still wanted to buy that sticker. Even if it was a joke, it was a good one. Yeah, just like Sheldon, I can't really interpret something as a joke that well. Yeah, it's one of my biggest downsides. I'm as smart as ever, but yeah. I have to learn to take sarcasm sometimes. But oh well. I got the sticker, and that's what matters most. Well, aside from testing out SketchUp on the G5, yeah, I tested out on the PowerBook G4, the iBook G4, and it did slow down sometimes, but it ran pretty well. So yeah, I'm going to transfer the file into the docs folder. Here we go. Don't know why that has a wait a minute, what? It's a duplicate file. Get out of here. Yeah, I had two different... Yeah, two of the same file. Why did I even make a duplicate file? Perspective view. Okay, here we go. Continue. I want to open it up again. Yeah, let's see. Hyper-futuristic bus thing that I made. Yeah, I have not finished it at all. Yeah, on the G5 it runs better. Still wouldn't say it's the smoothest, but it runs a lot better on the Power Mac G5 because it's a more powerful machine. Let's see the engine. Yeah, the engine took a lot of work, by the way. It was a whole entire assembly. Yeah, let's look at that. Like, there's a transmission and everything. A clutch. Well, not really a clutch, it's a CVT. Yeah, it's got the CVT drive belt. And a big honkin' V16 with 4 turbochargers. Yeah. It's supposed to have a hybrid system. Here we go, zoom into the cylinder banks. There's the cylinder bank. It's one of the cylinder banks. Yeah, it's the cylinder cover. A cylinder cover. That is a big engine. Big beefy engine for a vehicle that is absolutely mad. Actually, it does run a lot smoother than the iBook G4. Yeah, it's got mechanical gubbins for the treads. Yeah. Couldn't imagine driving this bus in real life. Yeah, it's a single gear transmission. Yeah, it's modeled after the transmission logo. I have not finished this yet. Hopefully I will. Looks to be that the seats aren't in yet. Yeah, it's a gigantic engine room. An indication of how massive this vehicle is. Ooh, man. Yeah. I'll hopefully finish it. Yeah, let's end the video with some Doom 2 gameplay. Yeah, I don't have much to report on, sadly, but the main thing is that I got the RAM, in midst of the RAM shortage, but I don't think the older types of RAM are affected by the RAM shortage as much as the modern types like DDR4 and DDR5, and the reason for this is because of AI. Yeah, the AI bubble is a thing, and I'm just hoping that companies will eventually realize that AI is not as profitable as they hoped it would be, and the bubble will burst. Yeah, AI is good for programming enemies in the game, but it is no replacement for humans when it comes to art, and especially music. Yeah, nothing can beat traditionally drawn pictures, or that human feel. Because, well, humans are just irreplaceable. Yeah, sorry robots, but you ain't gonna take us over. So yeah. Wanted to test Google Sketchup on the Power Mac G5, and it ran better on the iBook G4. And I also wanted to get the RAM upgrades I did for the Power Mac G4 that I have sitting around. So yeah, it has 2 upgrades. Well, 2 actual upgrades. The ID to SD adapter and the RAM sticks. Yeah, even vintage computer RAM is still expensive, because there's actually a demand for older types of RAM, thanks to vintage computing becoming a thing. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, this is the Bandito signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell just in case I haven't already done so. Catch you guys next time, and peace out.